RBR, let's go.
Working on his 20 Dodge Ram, got hit in the rear. Funny story, this guy's wife hit him in the rear. We took care of her car, made it perfect. Again, at RBR we do collision work as well. We'll deal with the insurance company and whatever you need. It takes a lot of skill. I mean, it's just years of experience. Nobody could just bang it out any old way and expect it to be right. Got to figure out how it was hit and reverse that process, and it'll come back to where it was. Every Sunday, tune into the blog.
I'm back again with the dash from the Bronco. Big Eric painted it, got all the knobs, the gauges, stereo, glove box, all in it now. Now it's fun with wires, playing with spaghetti. Don't eat it. This is everything. This is the fuse box. This pretty much feeds everything. Headlight switch, ignition switch, wiper switch, vintage airs over here, gauge package. Right now I'm playing with speaker wires. And everything else runs out to, headlights, starter, way more over here. Ooh. People see this and they go, uh-oh. This vintage air is actually rather simple to do. Making lines overall, and get creative. Same with this, get creative. The hardest part about all this is making it neat. Next time, hopefully the body will be on the chassis and the dash will be in it. That's kind of the plan. We'll see where it goes. See you next time.
So basically right now we're taking up this gas tank. So on the other side here, it's like a big metal strap. And on one side of the cross member is the nut, and then above it is also another nut. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the wrench on the nut on top, and then kind of using my hand and knee to like hold the impact up to the other nut, and basically just taking it off. Well, this chassis is to a 65 Corvette. I don't think we're using it for anything, because the Corvette that came on and we're putting a Roadster Shop chassis on it. I think we're just going to use this gas tank for another car every Sunday. Tune in for the vlog.
Got a 73 Camaro here.
I'm just mocking it all up. I'll get some bubble gum and glue, put it all together.
Rely on Old Faithful.
Miller Big and the
So we're still working on this Bronco here. Today we worked on getting together the shift linkage and the transmission cooling lines. What I had to do to make this shift linkage work, this is the factory shift linkage for the Coyote with the 10R80. Obviously it's not a factory truck, so I had to modify and make this bracket right here to hold it at the right angle to get it up to where it needs to be on the Broncos. Then I had to modify this bracket down here. So this little device is the sender for the shifter. That's what tells you whether you're in park, reverse, neutral, drive, or sport. Had to work on fabricating these transmission cooler lines. See, we make all of these in-house. These run all the way up into the radiator where the transmission cooler is. The hardest part about making this custom piece is making it work with Ford's original design bracket. So it has to fit around this plastic piece, and it has two little teeth on either side. Getting that to line up right, plus the angle, it was pretty difficult, but we made it work. Next step is hopefully mating it up with the body over there. All right, I'll catch you next time.
So we got a brand new Holley EFI setup with their sump kit, brand new vintage air kit, brand new transmission, automatic, and that's pretty much it, just a couple upgrades. We got to wire up the CPU for the EFI setup and the standalone computer system to control it all. All the electronics, really. That's what it comes down to. So we did all brand new fuel lines, braided lines from the pump to the new system, and then regular steel lines underneath to both gas tanks. So all the plumbing, the custom work, the AC bracket, the power steering bracket had to be modified to fit with the Saginaw pump. I just shaved a little bit off of it so it could move freely on it, because technically it's supposed to be mounted in the back of the pump. This style works better if it's mounted in the front. See you later.
Okay, we're on this 1966 coupe. We're wet sanding it now, getting it ready for Ron to do the final paint work on it. We got a little bit more, then we're gonna color in on the engine bay. We're using 400, going over it with 6. That's it, another one down. Till next time, peace.
What's up, RBR fans? Welcome back to the Detail Center. So today we got a 1967 Corvette Stingray, another beautiful gem coming out of RBR shop right here. So we got 4 coats of clear coat on here. We're gonna sand this one from 1,000 all the way up to 8,000. This one's gonna look really good. It's called Nassau Blue. We're gonna have a 327 motor in here, about 350 horses. I want to give a big shout out to Big Hit Blocks. That's who we're using, as well as we're using a couple Rupes products. So right now I'm up to 2,500 grit. I'm working on the top side here. I just sanded it 1,000, 1,500. Right now I'm up to 2,000. So I'm going to block that right now.
This is a project that we probably painted probably 4 to 5 weeks ago. So I'd like to let it sit 3-4 weeks before we start the wet sanding process. So right now Kay has started the process. He's working strategically through each panel. And what we like to do here is we just don't look at a panel and start sanding on it. We'll work section by section. What Kay has done here is he's taped off his body lines. That's what makes him feel comfortable. And he's worked from each section to work it out. So he'll start this section at like 800 grit, and he'll work it all the way up to 5,000. What it helps us to achieve is the ultimate flat panel. It'll be ready for assembly here in about 2 weeks. It's got a really nice interior in it. It's got the medium blue, they would call it, with white seat. It's going to be a beautiful car. Shortly it'll be done and it'll be on its way. As you know that we're an Axel Nobel preferred shop. We're happy to be a partner of theirs. Their polyester base coat is a 2-to-1 mix ratio, and with their extra slow reducers that we mixed inside there with a little hardener, the metallics flow out really nice. So as you can see, there's no blotchiness. It's all uniform from front to end of the panel. It has 3 coats of base coat, and what we usually do is I'll seal the panel. I'll put 2 coats on, let it dry for a good 6 to 8 hours. If not overnight, then I'll come in the next morning, I'll scuff it all back down again. And after I scuff it down, I'll put the last coat on, nice medium wet coat, let it flash out for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and then we'll start applying the Auto Clear HS Plus that we use from Sickens as well. We couldn't be happier with the product that we have. The Sickens line from Axel Nobel is excellent, user-friendly. It's not tough to use, it's not tough to mix. Been spraying 15, 17 years now, since my grandfather taught me when I was, a lot younger. It's some of the best paint that you can buy. So I use all his techniques that we used to talk about back in the day, and he's the reason why I'm able to do this. He taught me how to spray. I'm forever grateful for what he did for me. Show me a new trade and show me how I can, contribute to the automotive industry. Right now we're at 40 plus projects that are in the works, whether it's mechanical, body, full restorations, detail work. So it's quite a few projects here. Truly blessed to have the clients like you guys. The relationship that we have with you guys is second to none. I'm a relationship guy. I like to work well with the clients and to help them to achieve what their end goal is. So hit the vlog every Sunday, sign up, YouTube, 3 p.m.